Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my favorite VST plugins and libraries for 2025. These are the ones that I'm going to be using all year round in most of my projects. Starting off over at UVI with their Mosaic plugin. This is currently at 199 euros. Some on the list will be pretty expensive, but there will be more budget friendly ones as well. This is your new go-to music creation playground. Discover an innovative approach to modern music production. Play chords, progression, sequences, and kits like never before. So this runs inside of the UVI workstation. Once you get that and then you install the library / plugin, this is what you'll be presented with. Comes with a few different genres here: beat culture, soft pop, hyper pop, tropical heat, liquid breaks, velvet R&B, and a ton of presets to go through. You have instruments, drums, and then kits. What I love about this is that you can just simply press one key and awesome. So here is another preset in another library. Here's a little production I made using this loop.
Dixon.
Get the idea. Works really well. It's like a song starter almost. Check out some soft pop ones. Literally 99 times out of 100 I could make tracks with any of these. Up next over at Sourceware, they have collaborated with Lemonade to create the Spawn plugin, and this is another kind of like idea starter type of plugin. This is your shortcut to better melodies in seconds. So this is what it looks like inside of your DAW, and essentially you can just type in what you want here and it will generate a MIDI for you. So maybe I want bells, dark bells. Me personally, it sounds a bit more brassy than belly, but it still sounds pretty cool. You can flick through the different types of MIDI that it's generated for you. Let's try piano, dark piano, go for clean, Born. The bottom right hand corner here will show you what scale you're in as well. This is essentially an XY pad here as well for effects. You can click into the individual sounds here, so you got melody, chords, and bass, and you can even tweak it around if you wanted to change it to make it more unique, more of your own. If you do want the MIDI, simply drag and drop the MIDI from here onto your track as well. Up next is Serum 2, and this was recently released as a free update if you did have Serum 1, which is absolutely amazing. This is $189 if you don't already have it, but I think it's definitely worth getting. I loved Serum 1 and Serum 2 is absolutely amazing. If you're not aware, Serum 2 is an awesome synthesizer with the ability to sample now as well, to host samples to manipulate. You could do that before within the noise parameter, but you actually have your own designated sampler in here as well now. And the new Serum 2 comes with a ton of great presets as well, like a crazy amount of presets. Something I really love about the new Serum 2 as well is this clip part here, where you can essentially load melodies and idea starters. Oh my word, what is this? It's the most craziest piece of MIDI I've ever seen. But it's amazing the sound you can get from Serum now as well. I said it in my Serum video when I made one a few weeks ago. It's unlimited now. It's not just synthesizer type stuff. You can really get some great like strings and pianos in here as well. That's pretty awesome. Honestly, the update is absolutely amazing. If you don't already have it, think about getting it. It will be in the description below with everything else from today's video. Over at Arturia, we have the Analog Lab, which I've been using for years and continue to use every single year. So I had to include it again into this list here. Currently at 199 euros right now. Create, Produce, Perform Analog Lab is a plugin that combines thousands of world-class presets, spanning dozens of timeless instruments, instant access controls, and flawless integration. So this will look like inside of your DAW. Comes with a ton of presets already. There is the option to buy extra sound banks if you have like a genre that you want more than others. They do make genre based type of sound banks as well if you do want to get those add-ons. Up next over at DixonBeats, we have the essential sounds, and of course I'll be using this bad boy all year round. All of your essential sounds in one place. What is essential sounds? Well, this is the multi-instrument, multi-genre powerhouse that comes with over 450 carefully crafted sounds. It has features like filter, delay, reverb, gate, wobble, chorus, width, saturation, and an arpeggiator as well. Comes with libraries included, in fact 10 libraries to be 100% accurate, and there'll be expansion packs coming in the future as well. This will look like inside of your DAW. Has the libraries on the left hand side here. As you can see, we have aggressive bass, lo-fi, mellowed out, which is like a mellotron library, orchestral sounds. We've got a funk pack, we've got samurai, which everyone loves, trap house as well as urban essentials, which has like UK garage, grime type sounds in there. Pretty cool for lo-fi. Mellowed out, like I said, it's kind of like mellotron type sounds. The samurai, which is a lot of people's favorites, has that kind of Japanese type of sound. Use the ARP. As I said, the orchestral elements are awesome as well. We really do have a ton of great sounds in there. If you do want to see more of the sounds that are in here, I'll leave a video at the end of this video which shows you the deep dive behind this plugin. Up next, Moores has the Perfectionist plugin, which is a multi-effects plugin for $9.99. He struggles with overthinking every tiny parameter of an effect, so he made a plugin for himself to kind of combat that. Has 20 different effects ranging from ambient to more commonly known effects, as well as some creepy ones as well. This is what it looks like inside of your door. Here are all of the effects you can have here. You can play 2 at a time by clicking the link button and clicking as many as you want. One of the downfalls is that you can't change the effect individually. So say if you have 2 or 3, you can only mix it all together. So each one doesn't have its own kind of mix, which is kind of sad, but for that price point, it sounds pretty cool anyway. So here is Without. Makes it into this kind of like ambient type of sound. Another one of my favorites is the lo-fi effect here. The original instrument on that one is the piano from our Wayback plugin, which sounds nice by itself, but if you do want to lo-fi it, you can use this lo-fi feature here on the Perfection plugin, adding the lo-fi and the dark verb together. Probably the best one is the dark flutters effect here, I'd say. Absolutely love this plugin. It's easy if you just want to grab a effect on the go without having to go into loads of different third-party ones. It does have a lot of great effects right here straight off the bat. Okay, on the other end of the price spectrum is the Hans Zimmer strings. Now I don't show you this just to say, hey, I have a £700 plugin. It's because obviously I genuinely use this plugin because it's awesome for obviously strings. But yeah, it's pretty awesome if you do have that kind of budget. I know 99.99% of people don't have this kind of budget. It's probably more aimed at people with like, I don't know, like a movie budget or a budget to score some kind of scene. But yeah, I did say I'll be showing you what plugins I'll be using this year, and this is definitely one of the plugins that I'm going to be using. This is groundbreaking string sampling. To create the best film scores in the world, you need to think outside the box. We teamed up with legendary composer Hans Zimmer to produce this spectacular innovation. This will look like inside of your door. If you're familiar with any Spitfire type of plugins, it's very similar to their other stuff. Here are the presets that it comes with. I like to click the all-in-ones because you can just flick through the individual playing styles here. You have the mic positions here, a ton of those, and some effects here as well, which can also be found here. Some violins. Some effects. Good for horror movies, perhaps. Up next, over at Minimal Audio, I also used Current, which is awesome as well. Current 2.0, be specific. This is another awesome, powerful synthesizer. I just really love the GUI with this one as well, and of course it comes with a huge preset bank, but you can also purchase additional packs as well, which they do make all of the time. As you can see, brand new ones here. Check out the grain synths. Love how you can get like a preview of it first. Sounds beautiful. Sound pretty amazing. Let's check out some of the, I do like the stutter vocals. I've used a ton of these just to throw in my productions. It adds like some textures to the background. Vocals are always great on productions anyway. I don't mean like the main vocals, I mean like in instrumentals. So many ideas come to mind, and it has a really cool way of filtering them out here as well if you do want to get specific with what you're looking for. And there's a ton of ways to manipulate the sounds and even make your own sounds, as you can see here. It even has like presets that you can play with one finger, like chord progressions that you can play with one finger. Like little idea starters, little song starters almost. Pretty awesome. Get the idea. It has a ton of sounds in here, a ton of ways to manipulate those sounds and to make your own sounds, and even purchase new sounds if you do want sounds. Have a drink every time I say sounds. Anyway, okay, up next, over at Ramzoid's website, he has the 808 Cooker, which is awesome. Absolutely love this kind of aesthetic, this old Windows 2000 looking aesthetic. It says it's only $18 from $80 for Black Friday, which is obviously a while ago, but when I added it to cart, still $18, so let's not question that right there. Just get it whilst it's cheap, I suppose. As the name does suggest, it is an awesome 808 cookout. Comes with all of these presets from clean, dirty, weird, and you can even drag and drop your own samples in here as well to manipulate using their parameters there. Clean. Very awesome sounding 808s. Use these all the time in my productions. Dirty ones, 808 main. Weird. So I've gone through my favorite plugins that I'm going to be using all year round. I've actually made deep dive videos of some of these plugins as well. So I leave one here and one here so you can carry on your VST journey. I've been Dixon. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.